Okay, so I'm on Desmos here, and we got our two coordinates. They've put them here. We have 2, 4, and 3, 6, and I can turn labels on. That's really nice. That's really helpful. But let's say I have a table of values, and I want to check my answer. So my answers here, we have many versions, but it's essentially y equals 2x, and we're going to say plus 0, just for argument's sake here. And that looks like it's the line that fits between these 2 points. But I'm going to use Desmos to check this. And one of the ways I can do it is by building a table. So I'm going to go to a new row here, and I can hit this plus button in the top left corner, and the third value down is a table. So you'll notice the x has a subscript 1. It has a 1 beside it, okay? That's going to be really important, and same with that y subscript 1. For our values, I'm going to turn off all the other colors. So I'm going to turn off, if I just tap the colors to the left and right, you'll notice everything's disappearing. If I tap those check marks, they're all disappearing, okay? Okay, after. Yes. So the very first value is 2. So we're going to put in 2 for x, and the coordinate or the y coordinate that is associated with that is a 4. And it draws the point for us in the table. Very nice. And our second coordinate is 3 and 6. So for a linear equation, like we talked about earlier, we only need 2 points. That's all I need to do.
Okay.
So I have my table. Now this is the tricky part. It's like very specific to the technology. I'm going to write in y equals mx plus b. So this equation, y equals mx plus b. That's the equation I need to get. And I want to get Desmos to confirm. Let's say I algebraically solved it. I think I did over here. It was y equals 2x plus 0. But I want Desmos using this table to check my answer for me. So instead of writing it like I have just above, see how they have the y? I'm actually going to write y. Can I find y? This is the keyboard. There it is, y. And remember, they have a 1 right beside it. So I'm going to type y and then the number 1. And you notice it turns into that. Turns into the y subscript 1. Instead of the equal sign, I gotta go into the letters and I gotta hit this button here. It's like a little wave. So instead of an equal sign, I hit a wave. I know that doesn't mean too much for us, but what it's doing is it's gonna start calculating. I'm telling Desmos, I need you to calculate something for me, okay? I'm still gonna put in the letter M, but my x is gonna be different also. I put x and then the number 1, and I'm still gonna put plus the letter B, and all of a sudden a ton of information shows up. What's most important, if you notice at the bottom, it says parameters. M equals 2, that's what we found. Slope was 2. B equals 0, that's what we found. Okay, so using Desmos, if I write this little equation when I have a table, it will actually give me my M and my B for my linear equation. It will solve it for me. So anytime I need to check, because I'm not 100% sure, I can come to this, and this thing's always right. I type my formula in that way, as long as I've already made a table, and it will give me what the M and the B should be. And we can just check and be like, oh yeah, that's exactly what I found before. Okay? That makes sense?